Hey, it's me, Brigette, Love Steady Life, and this is our weekly energy update. So let's get into it. I'm happy that you could be here. Whether you're here now or you're here later, I'm keeping this on my Instagram page and I'm going to repost it on my YouTube. So yay for all of us. Yes. Oh, super cozy vibes today, right? Oh, super cozy vibes. I just wanted to be lazy. I just wanted to be lazy. But the couch is right there. The chair to do readings is right here. It wasn't that much of a stretch to get up and tap in. So, yay. I feel grateful. I've been existing in some higher vibrational energies in my personal life, so I think integrating that is, manifesting in different ways. And so I'm just going to be here for myself in case that resonates for you. You may have just upshifted in vibration and your body's still kind of getting used to it. Be open. Don't be quick to define things. We're expanding. Expanding. I'm in a great mood. Ascension. That's right, my love. That's right, my love. Thank you for being here. Shall we begin? Spirit's ready. First card out of the deck is a 5 of Cups. Oh, let me tell you guys what this is about, because I know I only said it in my head. Hey, my loves, come on in. Yay, we're here. Woohoo! Only one card came out. I haven't talked about it yet, so you're good. I've got so much energy running through my body right now. It's incredible. So this is perfect timing. All of this is perfect timing. This reading is me tapping into the cosmic energy, the cosmic weather, and the nuanced energetic quality of the quantum fields of potential between us. That's what I'm interested in tapping into, to offer some spiritual guidance and clarity to us, the collective. Ding! Spiritual guidance and clarity to assist us with aligning with our highest vibrational reality in our now moment. Good deal? Deal. Spirit says deal. That's interesting. Let's keep going. Ooh, Spirit. I was doing an intuitive spread on the spot, just kind of tapping into Spirit to see what questions were, divine. I'm high on life, for sure, my love. Excited. Come on in, my love. Thanks for being here. So let's get into this reading. If you just got here, your timing is perfect. We just started. I'm being inundated with magical, gorgeous, divine energy, trying to play it off like I'm, here doing a tarot reading when I feel waves of energy going through my body. Totally cool, man. It's a beautiful thing. I'm grateful to be here. I'm grateful that there's the time and space that exists, that I can tap in using my intuitive psychic powers to do these kind of things for us. From my heart, with love. So know that whatever I say, different energies, blocks might release in you. It might happen as tears, might happen as laughter, annoyance, anger. Hold space for yourself. Thank you for the love in the comments. You guys are amazing. hold space for yourself. I'm going to hold space for myself too, and you guys know I always appreciate the space you hold for me. Know that sometimes we might feel called out by any advice, but I'm giving guidance from a benevolent universe, from a heart-centered universe. So there are high vibrational ways to perceive these things. Yeah. So Spirit said the energy of this next 10 days, I'm sending love to you too, babe. Love, 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 love. Okay. Universe. Sorry, I'm tapping into universe here. These two. Current cosmic energy. You know where we're going to be at. This one is what universe wants us to do. Even though that's how Spirit wanted me to say it. So we're going to get into that, and now you know what's coming. Oh! I'm really digging this energy. I can totally vibe in this. We're going to get a clarity card, though, because I'm not just going to start talking about inner child without some extra clarity. Yeah, I can feel that sideways. My loves, are you ready for your reading? Thank you for your patience with me as I've been weaving through a lot of different energies in my body and shuffling the cards and processing the symbolism on these cards that I see. I'm starting to feel more settled, and you guys know. A message is coming, whether I like it or not. So we've tapped into the universal energies, and we see that we've got some inner child memories, some memories from childhood whose emotional leftovers are coming up for review. 5 of Cups, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yes, hallelujah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, sorry guys. Spirit's like, count it again, bitch. Like, okay, Spirit, I'll count again. Oh, I got it wrong, okay, God. This card, this is the energy of inner child. Here, I'll hold it up right so you can see what's happening here. You've got 2 kids. They've got cups that are full of flowers, experiences, potential, dumped out. Overdwelling in childhood thoughts as an effort to kind of divulge some kind of positive, energetic refill on your battery, on your soul battery, your heart battery. And that manifests as, that is going to affect the way that you offer your love and emotions. It's going to be a beautiful thing, though. Let's note that this week we've got a double emotion card in this energy that's coming in. So we'll understand that our emotions may be triggered. We understand that I want to be more specific about the word triggered because I know that's kind of general, but I want to be more specific about it, so I'm going to spiral into that. We're going to feel like all of the weak spots in the ways that we refuel our battery, all the ways that we do our soul thing, the weak spots are starting to show because our vibration is raising. So all the weak spots that are low vibration, they cannot be sustained, and so they come up for review so that you can be like, oh yeah, that doesn't work, bye. Then you shift up. But in the meantime, we're here, and it's starting to touch upon some inner child stuff or some childhood memories. And I don't wanna, it's like, I'm not trying to gaslight you. Hey, our lives happened. Memories are great, really. And it's always nice to have an amazing memory that you can, look back on and you still feel joy from it. You might not be able to do that so much in the higher planes. Like, it might be more like, that's a memory, that's nice. But I'm not going to spend all day thinking about it, especially if this is actually childhood trauma and this is resonating as childhood trauma. Terrible memories from childhood that are like coming up now, and you're kind of like stuffing them down. We're in a place where we do want to communicate and reach out to others and make some connections. We want to feel like we are connected to someone in some way, and that we want that because there's an emotional bridge that is open. And so we can feel that emotional potential of that emotional bridge. And we want to offer something. We do. And that's a beautiful human thing. And so if it's in a divine alignment where you're able to share some heartfelt emotion or care or love light with someone, it's an amazing thing. But Spirit says the quality of that will be shrouded by how much you're dwelling in past emotions and childhood issues. And the thing is, like, it's important to not feel gaslit by this. Like, but shit happened to me when I was a kid. Yes, it did. Whether it's good or bad, things happen. All of us. Yeah, we all have lives. We're not like born an adult. So guys, trust that the only reason you may need to, damn, Spirit, that's kind of rough. Spirit says the only reason you may need to get over it a little more is because we've got Queen of Swords, and she came out very specifically rotated sideways, and that really resonated with me with a message, so we're going to go with that now. Innately, the Queen energy is connected with intuition and sovereignty. Innately, the Queen energy is going to be related with emotions. And innately, the Sword energy is going to reference warrior experiences, overcoming. And because of that throne, because of that crown, you know that's some success and victory energies. This came out with these. When I asked for clarity, that's what came out. It's sideways. It's coming, baby. Okay? So it's like we can't be resonating the energy of wounded child or living adult child because we're like not wanting to grow up, and however that resonates for you spiritually, taking accountability for emotions, and that's it, taking accountability, right? I promise these things are coming up about you in the ways that you're going to have to perceive. Okay, we got real world spiritual advice coming in, because I know that was all light goods. You're going to naturally be called by the cosmic energy to revisit the manner in which you perceive the way your childhood has affected you. And it might not be so cause and effect anymore. Perhaps the energy is in a manner where you can be sovereign and you can resonate whatever energy you choose to resonate, no matter what happened. But sometimes it almost may feel like something is in the way from just shedding it. Know that we crawl before we walk. Page to Queen, okay? So there's going to be some emotional action required. Whether it's you expressing yourself to someone, whether it's you expressing yourself through art or journaling, know that all of the turmoil that's coming up in relation to memories and things that happened in the past, especially things related to your innocence and your feeling of like innocence, it's all stirred up because we're in this emotional we're standing in front of this emotional time. Because this is who's coming. This is your energy coming online, your Queen of Swords energy coming online. All right? It's the process. We're in the process. That's what these readings are for. Yay! Let's keep going, okay? So, Page of Cups. This is cute energy, and I love this energy because it's like, hey, at least he's got something to offer. Yeah, but it's like a fish. Like, it couldn't be a rose. Like, I don't need a dozen roses. Just one rose would be nice. You brought me a fish? On another level, the fish is the life force of the ocean. And the water symbolizes emotions. So we can also look at this like the expression of the life force of your emotions. Sharing your truest truth. No matter what. So there's always multiple meanings for cards. That's why you got to tap into the cosmic energy to see what's appropriate. So we can take this both ways. Know that if you are letting this childhood memory stuff really hold you back and you're not living in the present, then that's probably going to cause you to be a cheapskate with your love, potentially. Or like not aligned with really like what reality, like what's really going on. Like you think it's good, like, but you're like really in your head and in the past. So people are like, what's going on with them? Like we see that there's like, they care. They're not all here. Constantly needing to reference a past memory before you can function in the now. Oh. Just be here, baby. So you can receive the other energy of this card. I love. So you can receive the other energy of this card, which is the art of expressing the truth of your soul. And I promise, at one point in this energy, you will feel very sovereign, like royalty, like you're very capable in communicating and expressing openness when needed, because you also have that sword. You know how to cut a person down. So it's like a confident strength is coming online. But before you can feel confident about like even expressing yourself, you've got to try first. So it's a process of growth. It's a process of practicing. It's a process of trying and being willing to keep your heart open. And sometimes it feels awkward, upshifting into the next dimension, because you are more vulnerable, innately more vulnerable in 5D, emotionally much more open. We take it in a way where we can acknowledge our life, but also acknowledge the power of the now. Also acknowledge the power of what we're being given in this very moment. In this very moment. So I want to get into the next card. Major validation here with the messages that I've been bringing through in my past few videos. So yay, if you haven't watched my last few videos on YouTube, that energy is still valid because we got some confirmation here. There is an illumination that is coming online from within. The energy guides you forward like a magnet. You are going to be taken on a journey inside of yourself to a riches within yourself. The key is to offer yourself moments of stillness so you can attune your awareness to the sensation of the energy of your soul. And so there is an illumination within you. And because this energy of divine truth, this energy of your soul that communicates with the divine, because that is within you, you can feel that vibration. Okay? You can feel it. And so you acknowledge its scent. You know what it feels like. And so you're able to follow it. But the thing is, you don't really have a choice. Your soul is moving you. But the thing is, before the soul moves you forward, the soul moves you inward to the truest truth first. To the truest truth. Tapping into the collective energy now, I can feel how a lot of people have some, and I'm not taking myself out of that too, a lot of people have some stuff at the bottom of the barrel of their soul that they were really, this is a message I've brought through before, it feels like, that they're really hoping to hold on to and take with them into the next dimension, into the next level of their life and of their own personal growth and evolution. Take a deep breath. I promise that who you are is who you are. And it's not dependent on your memories, but also we can't change what happened. So, what's the point in holding on to them? Unless you have a medical condition where your brain literally won't remember. Even if you release all your free will attachment to memories, you still won't be able to forget them. Like, you'll still have them. Great. Oh, good or bad. All right. So those of us who may be holding on involuntarily, how can I help you? Be still, my love. Be still. Be still, be still, be still, be still. No music. I mean, some of us live in houses with people, this is hard, but whatever, best you can. No, nothing. Be with yourself. With yourself. I didn't say with your mind. I said with yourself. And turn your focus inward. And then see where it takes you. Your mind will participate in the process. It will take you through memories, experiences, daydreams. You're in a timeline jump back and forth. And then you come back into a moment and you're like, what just happened? You got upgraded. You got out of your own way so your soul could do some things. Hope that resonates for whoever that was meant for. Spirit wants us to allow the illumination of the divine truth, of the treasure, of the depths of your soul. It wants you to start to tap into that magnetic energy and where it leads you. Whether it leads you within or you've gone within and it's leading you to do things. I love you guys. This is what the universe is recommending we do with this cosmic energy. It's the illumination. It's the inner illumination. Yes, we've got some traditional meanings of the hermit, like, be in solitude, isolation. But I don't need to say those things because I already know. I already know that you are. Yeah. You are illuminating. You see, this is the story that just got downloaded into my heart as soon as I said you see and picked this card up. I saw that the illumination in here is actually the illumination of the soul. It's just that the soul is in the body, so like with 3D glasses or something, you can't really see it. But what he's doing is he's quantum jumping, micro shifting his soul, high vibrating energy into here. Another way that we can look at this is literally he's opening a portal to 5D and he's walking forward being lit by it. Another way to look at this is simply the act of following your inner fucking light. Even though, this is kind of interesting, even though this, Spirit, I would like some clarity on that. Por favor. Oh, goodness gracious. So I'm scratching my hand as I show you stuff. Wow. This is fucking amazing. Okay. So now we're going to talk about this energy. Okie dokie. This is where I'm headed. This is a lot of energy. The way that I'm perceiving this energy in these cards in this reading, everything outside of you is going to tell you to look out and be a zombie. Everything outside of you is going to tell you to look back behind you at that which you didn't get. Everything outside of you is going to convince you or try to convince you to stay entrained in your focus on the external and what's going on in the external. But the problem with that is you lose your connection to your inner connection with your soul and the divine. So then you begin to source your own soul compass from external, from the outside. And so even though we feel the call of Judgment Day, even though we can feel a profound shift, even though people are feeling like it is apocalypse, even though we all sense this wild ass shift and how some people see truth very, very clear right now, and some people are inundated with fear because they are in programming and also microcosms quantumly spliced between both. It's not black and white. The thing is, all of that bullshit is just gridded web. When your 5D energy activates, your soul shine comes on if you honor the spiritual guidance that you've been given. The 5D soul busts through all constructs. Doesn't matter when your light body activates. When it activates, it busts through constructs and you see truths. Keep people scared as long as you want, suckers. As soon as their light body activates, they will see truth. There's so many different people in the world. So many different kinds of people. People with different skills, different abilities, different strengths. Oh my God, everyone's gonna react and beat and create such amazing solutions, solve so many incredible issues in a second. Their light body activates, they see through constructs, and they're a fucking master of science or whatever, and they're like, oh, hold on. And that's how it happens. From a plague to a renaissance. And so the renaissance is being heralded in. But first, all the zombies come out to play. It's like the Pied Piper or something, like, or like the do-do-do-do-do-do, like all the little people dancing. Oh, that's what I'm getting here. I'm not even getting Judgment Call. I was getting Judgment Call. Now we're transitioning into a secondary message. where it's like the programming and dancing to the beat of an external drum rather than your own internal rhythm. Knowing that despite your desire to look back at what you have not gotten, this reading is actually going full circle, because remember, we got this at the beginning. Just full circle, looking back at what you did not get. Even though you may feel compelled to be this way, go within, my love. There is illumination within you. What are you waiting for? Why waste energy trying to juggle your life and move forward when the choices you're making in the now, as you're moving forward, aren't totally even in your best interest because you're so backwardly focused? Do you see how he's holding these swords? Does that even make sense? Does he even seem bothered by it, though? He still seems more focused on the past, on what he's done in the past and did not get, what is behind. Still, what do those tents look like in the background? A circus. Still looking back on the circus. And the things he didn't get that are closer to the circus. Doesn't matter how strongly your human wants to do that. Know that the human maybe hasn't had the experience of physical, spiritual embodiment of the Ascension yet. So embody the mystery. Embrace curiosity, the mystery. How do you guys feel? I feel pretty good. Taking a step out of the energy. See if I can go any deeper, if I want to close it out. Let's see what happens. Stimulate my crown chakra a little bit. I hope you guys got the message in there. I hope you guys got some light codes out of that. Yeah, I can go deeper. Let's do it. Much noise around you. Why block it out? That's what's going on in the world. Okay. But depending on what sphere you're plugged into and focusing on, what asset or facet, component, aspect of life, which is so complex, you may be focusing on, I don't know. So maybe some are noisier than others. And perhaps if we look at it in vibrations, we could say the higher you go, the quieter it is in a certain way. But I mean, in 5D, we party and have loud sex. So it's about acknowledging which sound frequency resonates with your soul. It's all going to feel like noise, and one is going to feel like the song of your heart. Some of us are trailblazers. Some of us are trailblazers, are pioneers. And so there is not yet a path built for the thing that we're supposed to do in our life purpose as divinely planned and picked by our soul pre-incarnation. So that's kind of fun, and that's why having mystery vibes or curiosity vibes, creativity vibes, self-expression kind of vibes, like being with yourself and open, expansive about it, it's a great idea. You might be the first one to ever whatever it is. Strong energy here in this reading, giving us a heads up that the past is going to be a little unearthed, and that we are going to be compelled to really focus on the potential drama sourced from that unearthing. And this is our heads up. It's the sensing of an emotional bridge opening, the desire and feeling the capability to be able to potentially communicate truth of your soul outwards of yourself, whether it's to other people or through self-expression of art or something like that. You're going to feel like you finally have access to share some of this emotional life force energy that you've seen other people maybe sharing, or that seemed like a potential for you. And you may just need to talk about what you went through. You may need to write it all out and journal it all out. And the things that keep coming up for you this weekend and the rest of this month, it might be best to just get it all out on paper. All the things that are muddying up your mind, or like just filling your mind, distracting the focus that you're attempting to have on the things that you care about manifesting. Write it out, get it on paper. Share your story with a safe person or space if that's something that resonates. Or just get it out and on paper and read it back to yourself. And bear witness to you. You be your safe space for yourself. It feels really good and really healing. It feels really, really good, and you're going to make so much space. You might write for hours, but once you get it out, you will feel better. Emotional, how you're feeling. You're going to want to start to be willing to express that and get used to that, because that's going to be a part of you that's going to feel very activated in this energy, the emotional part of you. So let's start to make sure that we are tapped into that, so that when we feel things, hold on, oh wait, I'm just feeling emotions, okay, this is fine. And I'm also feeling like some people are going to be communicating, some people's communication is going to be affected by their inability to be in the moment, because they're really focusing on the past and things that happened in the past, especially if you're living with family. I'm feeling some energy about like kids that are holding things against their parents, but they're staying with their parents during quarantine, or like they're living with them. So like, yeah, why would you hold on to that? Like, if it was terrible, or if it hurt, like, communicate it and then move on. Not like, get out of there. What? I hate getting psychic with you guys' energy like that. No, I don't want to, Spirit. I don't want to. Ugh. I don't like being nosy like that. Sorry, guys, I'm not going to finish whatever I was just going to say, because I don't want to start crying. My loves, I love you so much, and your souls are so beautiful and big, expansive, highly capable of bringing great blessings into the world through the portal that is you, okay? So have an open heart with yourself, and hold space for yourself, and communicate for yourself, to yourself, at the very least. In fact, it may be most recommended to do that, okay? There is power in the ability to go inside. There's power in the ability to observe an introspective way of being. You just gotta marinate a little longer. You gotta culminate some of these light frequencies within you a little longer. You gotta entrain with that high vibrating energy a little longer before we're really rocking and rolling. So it's okay if it feels a little awkward now. Just don't hinder the clarity of your forward path because your eyes are looking behind you. If you need to spend some time thinking about something that already happened, then allocate time in the day to do that, so you don't keep draining your entire day on that. Give yourself 3 minutes, 5 minutes to think about the thing that needs to be thinked about, and then be done. Because the thing is, when you're stuck in the past too much, if that's lowering your vibration and it's draining your energy, and you're making choices that aren't actually in alignment with your highest vibrating center, because you're not all there, because you're in your head trying to still formulate things rooted out of past traumas or dramas, you may be so low vibrational that then you just get hooked onto the collective entrainment, and you're just taken around by whatever the strongest energy is around you. We want to be sovereign. We want to feel like we're emanating our own frequency, not that we have a weak energy frequency and so we'll hook on and entrain to the strongest frequency around us. No. In 5D, we're all sovereign. In the lower vibrational plane, it's a power game. You're welcome, my love. I'm happy you're here. Past happened. Can't do anything about it. But what about your future, baby? What about your future? Are you willing to trust your own soul to take you on an internal journey, just sitting on the couch or home or wherever in a safe space? Are you willing to go deeper into your own soul? Because it feels like, to me, there's more access now. There's more access to you. There's more clarity available to you that I can't give you because your soul is queued up and eager to communicate to you. So allocate time for this too. You are going to want to look at the past. And you are going to want to say, but everyone else is doing this. But everyone else is doing that. Why would you be given like your own soul and your own portal to the divine within? Like, what's the point then? You gotta bring new shit through, guys. My loves. You gotta bring new things through. Time for new creations. Time for new ideas. But everyone's still figuring out their instruments a little bit. And that's okay. We got time. It's all divine. So before you rush out, go in and allow the call of your soul to be the thing that guides you forward. And sometimes it guides you deeper and deeper and deeper before it guides you forward. It's because it's guiding you to embody, okay? So when it guides you deeper and deeper and deeper, allow yourself to take yourself on a journey. Allow yourself to take yourself on a journey. Set time aside in your day to be still with yourself, to see what your soul might need to do. Thoughts might come up. Let your soul traverse them. Be conscious in the flow of thoughts. What's happening here? Your body and your mind, they're going to need to go through different, unique, organic processes in order to integrate the high vibrating energy that's coming in right now from the cosmos and just divinely as a part of what we're going through right now as an energized collective. Each of us have different makeups and different nuanced vibrations, la 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 la. And so when the energy hits us, it's going to upgrade things in a slightly different way for each and every one of us. And our body and our mind are going to have to shift and expand in order to receive that information and integrate it. Again, everyone in their own different way. So the best guiding light as to what is right is ensuring that you're connected to your inner light, so that we can take that energy and just keep emanating it out and allowing that to magnetize us into action as needed. No one can take away what you've done. Even the things you've missed in those experiences, no one can take those away. But know that you are actively using up mind space by choosing to think about things so much that have already happened, as the judgment call is going on and the shift between the vibrations is happening. This is totally an energy of like people wanting to carry their traumas into the next plane. This is totally an energy of like, wait, hold on, I got one more bag. You will enter nude into the higher dimensional realms. You will enter barren. You will enter, and by all of those words, what I'm saying is clear, when you enter 5D full time, your energy field is flushed and of pure light. That's necessary because in 5D we're telepathic. Telepathy is fully online. So a lot of people have got some weird shit going on in their heads. All that has to get cleared out. People got a lot of dark shit they might still have to work through. That's okay, no rush. The ascension process will happen in waves. People have up to 2024 to make it happen, so don't worry. No rush. So much growth can happen in a year, in a week, in a day. So instead of worrying about what's gonna, or what happened, or what you missed out on, no. This is divine timing. We're in a benevolent universe. And trust that your body, mind, and soul are all in this together. And guess what? The earth and the planets, we're all in this together. We're like an orchestra, baby. So don't fight. Flow with the music. Whether you're going to dance to it, or you're going to add an instrument, you're going to create your own sound, or you're going to harmonize in a different way, trust that it will always be right, and it will always be divine, and it will sound beautiful. Okay? I feel so much light activating in the collective. I feel all of your hearts coming online, and I feel such a sadness in tandem. And it breaks my heart, and I don't want to tap too much into it. Trust that the things you're sad about can be re-perceived from a high vibrational plane. And you can still take time for yourself to allow your soul to take you on a journey, even if you're really sad. And you still have light in your soul. And you can still take deep breaths and feel gratitude and be the light, even if you're really sad. And participate in manifesting 5D, even if you're really sad. Just be willing to reconsider the things you're sad about. Because as you start to expand, you get access to new perspectives and dimensions, ways to perceive things. They expand. You get options, more options and ways to perceive. So the things that you were sad about will naturally begin to be re-perceived, and your energy will shift into different ways. And sometimes the holding of a sadness energy is just a reflection of the reminder that something is still a little out of alignment somewhere, somehow. And so I'm going to keep going deeper and being here with myself and loving myself more and more. Trust that if you're alive, you have a light inside of you. So take a deep breath and really inflate your ribs and lungs. Your love light is beautiful, and I see it. And, even if it's that big, you can take a deep breath and you shine it for yourself. Shine it for yourself first and see how that feels. And see how it starts to transform your life. Because, not to quote my other readings too much, but you are your baby. You are your baby. Are you going to take care of your baby? Love you guys. Thanks for the hearts. That's awesome. It's a good energy. How do you feel? Thank you for your comments. I appreciate it. Feel good? I feel really great. Oh my God. Ugh. No wonder I felt a little all over the place at the beginning of the reading. I pulled through a lot of different vibrations, and I even had to hold sovereignty over my emotions. Luckily, I'm not in a particularly hormonal week, so we're good. We're good. I want you guys to know that, it feels really good to cry in bed. If you can cover yourself in cozy blankets and, pillows. Oof, that feels so good. But there ain't nothing wrong with crying in the kitchen. Crying on the toilet. Crying in the shower. You feel it, let it flow, then, that feels so much better. The only thing is, people stuck in the drama paradigm, I don't know, that advice sometimes isn't always the best. Because people stuck in the drama paradigm are I was crying. It's like, isn't that great? Yeah, you cried. Yeah, but I was crying. I can't believe I had to cry. Like, crying's healthy. I can't believe I had to get angry. You're human. You've got an internal guidance system. It's informing you of things instead of saying you can't believe you have a soul inside of you. I love you guys. There's no wrong place or time to feel an emotion. It's just what we do in response to that can be kind of ridiculous. I'm grateful. I love you too. Love you, love you, love you. Really amazing energies coming online. We are very, very blessed. And it's just, know that it's not happening in an overt way. I mean, I know you know that. It's obviously not an overt way. But know that the activation of your sovereign soul and some beautiful intuitive powers are happening. A sense of strength and vulnerability. The ability to have an open heart and also hold yourself first and protect yourself ever if needed. The ability to be highly compassionate and highly loving, but also highly powerful and even feared by some. That's the energy that's coming online. But first we got to get through, I can't believe I'm going to say these words, limiting belief systems associated with mental obsession with looking at the past. It's actually a really similar energy to the crying energy. I can't believe I had to cry. Like, what about it? I can't believe I had to go through that. Yeah, bro. How many years ago was that now? Damn. You still can't believe it? I mean, I believe you went through it. I see it all over you. All over your energy field. Keeping it alive. Be there for yourself. Believe in your experience. I just made eye contact with a neighbor through my window. Be there for your experience. Look at your inner child. Say, I'm so sorry that this happened to you. I'm going to take care of you, inner child. I'm not going to let that happen ever the fuck again. I've got your back, inner child, because I'm grown up now. Oh wait, wrong card. Hold on. I got my sword now. Okay. Baby steps, baby steps. Just start to get used to believing that there is a power in not only having an open heart and being willing to be vulnerable, but the expression of what you're feeling on the inside and the valuing of the soul and what the soul is feeling, the valuing, finding value in that, and reminding those around you also that how they feel is matter. People in your life might want to express themselves to you, and you may feel your soul called to hold infinite space for them. And if that's the occasion, that's a beautiful experience, because they may hold back and apologize and say, oh, sorry, wait, I shouldn't be. And you could say, hey, actually, I'm here 100% for you, and I want to be here for you. Sometimes we don't always have that energy. We're not always capable. But, it's a really beautiful experience to have someone hold space for me in a way where I feel loved and supported and not inhibited, just like someone's witnessing me shine and expand. And when I have that experience, I feel healed in ways that I didn't even know I needed to be healed. And it changes me and it upgrades me. So I hope you can have that experience for yourself, or you could offer that experience to others ever, or I hope someone could offer that to you. But know that you can just offer that to your own soul. We're coming up on an hour. This was a beautiful experience. Thank you so much for being here with me, taking the ride on the universal energies with me. I hope you have a beautiful day. If you guys want to see my May energy report, it's up on my website. I hope it helps. If you want a reading, you can DM me. Know that I'm sending so much love to you. And I hope you have a beautiful week, and I'll see you soon.